A big-time Cup team is rumored to maybe going to Ford, and NASCAR finally answers our praises. We're gonna get a show on Netflix. Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Jet. Welcome back to an episode of Inside the Lines. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday afternoon. My name is Jet. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode. Let's not waste any time and jump into it. Let's first start off with the first little story. Just to get it out of the way, Alex Bowman will be unveiling a new paint scheme at Daytona next Saturday. Remember, he has to win if he wants to be part of the playoffs. And if he doesn't, he is going to go out like this. Yes, this is a... Can't believe I'm saying this, but he will be driving a Fortnite car. Yes, a Fortnite car. Now, this is in partnership with Ally sponsoring a certain arena in Fortnite. I've never played the game, so I have no idea what it is, but doing some type of partnership. Now, this would have been nice if this was like 2019 and not now. I mean, I don't know. Is Fortnite dead? I don't know. I don't know how it is, but I swear, every day I'm always thinking like, what weird, crazy sponsors could be on a Cup car? And this is one of them. Never thought I would see a Fortnite car be on a Cup car. But, looks nice, but yeah, it's kind of past its heyday. But anyways, just want to get that out of the way because I thought it was funny just that they actually made a Fortnite paint scheme. But let's get into some big stories. The first off we're going to talk about is 2311 Racing. They have been with Toyota since their introduction into NASCAR in 2021. But rumors are swirling around about the future of Denny Hamlin's contract. Remember, he does not have a contract in place for 24. Now, this is different from the Kyle Busch situation since according to Denny, it's mainly revolving around the deal with 2311 Racing and Toyota, which I believe expires at the end of this year, if I'm not mistaken, either this year or next year. So it looks like Hamlin from the driver's side is pretty cut and dry. It's just the Toyota side with 2311 Racing that is raising questions. Now, it has been reported that Ford is looking for more teams to get into NASCAR. And according to Lee Spencer from catchfence.com, the article states that at Michigan, the hot tip from multiple sources mentioned meetings between 2311 representatives and Ford. With the lack of performance from Stewart-Haas Racing and the company's contract expiring at the end of 24, could 2311 Racing be a potential candidate? Now, when asked about whether 2311 was staying with Toyota, Hamlin said that we are working on it. We're certainly very happy with Toyota. They've been great to me. They've helped me get this team off the ground. I've won the bulk of my races with their cars, so I feel like it's a partnership that should continue. It's a partnership that should, but will it? Remember, Toyota is going to be getting a new team in Legacy Motor Club next year, so you have to understand that Toyota has always been that little team. They've always had one team, really. 4-car team with Joey Gibbs, and then 1 or 2 cars. They had Furniture Row when they were a 1 and a 2-car team, and now at 2311 Racing, another 2-car team. Now they're going to get 2 more cars with Legacy Motor Club. And I think it would make sense to keep the relationship with 2311 Racing at Toyota. The only thing that I think they're going to have to figure out, of course, is how much is Toyota willing to invest in it, because obviously 2311 or Joe Gibbs Racing, that's going to be Toyota's #1 thing. 2311 is always going to get, I don't want to say leftovers, but they're not going to be viewed as important as Joe Gibbs Racing. With Ford actively saying that they're looking for more cars, and we know how much Stewart-Haas Racing has kind of flopped, and Penske has sort of, I want to say they haven't declined, but they've sort of mellowed out. The big team that's surprised everyone from Ford is RFK Racing. Could maybe 2311 look at that team as, hey, this is a team that started out trash, made some changes, and all of a sudden is now getting a big boost. Of course, you're going to get some help from Ford. If you're performing well, 2311 Racing could potentially make the big shocking decision, maybe moving to Ford, depending on how this contract situation goes with Hamlin. Because it does complicate things, because if 2311 signs with signs with Ford, I should say, in 24, hypothetically, then Hamlin would have to leave Joe Gibbs Racing. I mean, I don't know. Even though Hamlin's not driving for 2311, it would be a conflict of interest to be driving a Toyota car and owning a Ford team in the same sport. It's not like Tony Stewart, he owns a Dodge team. That's an NHRA, a completely different sport than a NASCAR. So it complicates a lot of things, but time is a ticking. And I'm not saying it's going to be like the Kyle Busch situation last year, but I mean, let's be honest. Did anyone think that Kyle Busch would leave Joe Gibbs Racing? I didn't, and he did. So at this point, anything can happen, is all I can say. And now let's talk about NASCAR's new show with Netflix. Now, this is their second show technically. NASCAR and Netflix did have a show at the beginning of 21 that was a comedy show, big quotation marks. I think it was something with Kevin James and I think the Pit Stop, or no, it was the Crew. It didn't last long. It lasted one season. And yeah, kind of signified how NASCAR was viewed to the eyes of many as a joke compared to Formula One, with their Netflix show Drive to Survive being taken as a very serious sport. More people gravitated towards Drive to Survive. NASCAR kind of countered back with their own version of that called Race for the Championship. In my eyes, was better in some ways than Drive to Survive, but unfortunately, no one watched it because it aired on Thursday nights on cable on the USA Network. So no one watched it, canned after one season. NASCAR is now coming back with another documentary series like Drive to Survive, but this time will be on Netflix. Netflix says that the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs and championship race will be the counterpiece of an upcoming Netflix sports docuseries premiering in early 24 that's executive produced by Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the team behind The Last Dance. That to me, first of all, those two names, very important. Dale Jr., NASCAR encyclopedia, knows everything about the sport, so he's going to make sure that the sport gets a true representation of how the sport is going to be viewed to the eyes of many. On top of that, you got the people that were behind The Last Dance. I still watched The Last Dance numerous times. It's a very successful, very popular docuseries, obviously, detailing the final season, or I should say the season of Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. So the fact that they're going to be behind this NASCAR docuseries detailing the 2023 playoffs is going to be exciting, very exciting. They've already begun filming on this one, so don't know how long they've been filming, but they've already started filming on this program. Now, it's going to be 5 episodes long. It's going to be a mini docuseries, 5 episodes long, 45 minutes each. A little bit of extra details from the people that will be behind the scenes of creating this docuseries. So you have, like I said, Dale Jr. will be among the list of executive producers, joining Ben Kennedy, Tim Clark, Matt Summers, and Tally Hare of NASCAR Studios on the production side. And those people will be working with some of the guys from The Last Dance, as well as OJ Made in America, another wildly successful documentary on OJ Simpson. So you got some big name people that have been part of extremely successful products, sports documentaries behind this. It's fantastic news. And I have been saying this for the longest time. One of the big reasons, probably the main reason why F1 exploded in America was because of Drive to Survive. Now, I wish it was bit longer. It was the entire season, not just the NASCAR playoffs. But regardless, the fact that you're going on Netflix with a serious program, behind the scenes look like NASCAR, and I'm sorry I have to say this, but in F1, unlike Drive to Survive, you're not going to have to fake any drama for NASCAR. Yes, the playoffs is a bit manufactured to create drama, but it's not like Netflix needs to create editors to make it exciting. I don't think they have to do that. The drivers themselves can already do it for you. But this is exactly what NASCAR needed. They needed to have a serious representation, a behind the scenes look on a major platform. The PGA Tour has their show Full Swing, which has been, I believe, co-produced or been the same people that were behind Drive to Survive. So Netflix is a growing sports platform. I think they're having women's soccer, having tennis. They're going to be having almost every single sports documentary behind the scenes on their platform. So for NASCAR to be a part of that is big for the sport, especially when you consider the fact that Netflix is, widely popular, especially with younger viewers, unlike when it was on the USA Network or on Peacock, a very niche platform, not the age demographic you're looking for. So for it to be on Netflix, great job by NASCAR. Great W's all around. They even put up a lot of W's as of late. I gotta say, good job by NASCAR. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what will happen in that show. Again, it's gonna premiere in early 2024. Now, will this have the major boom that F1 Drive to Survive have? It's too early to say, but I don't think it's gonna have a massive impact considering the fact that it's just begun. You have to understand, when F1 exploded around 2021, Drive to Survive had 3 seasons of content to look back on. So when 2020 happened, COVID, everyone was locked inside, people had 3 seasons, 30 episodes of content of Formula One to look on to get ready for 2021. With NASCAR, they're just starting, so I don't think it's going to have a big impact right now. However, if this is the beginning of a continuous partnership, let's say maybe if this goes well, NASCAR, Netflix decides, okay, we're going to have a full season of it, and they do it for multiple seasons, then you might start to see some growth. If this partnership between NASCAR and Netflix is successful, growth will take place years down the line. 2, 3, 4 years down the line. It's not going to happen at an instant. You're not going to see in 2024 massive increase in ratings because of Netflix, because there's not enough. It's only 5 episodes. There's not enough content to keep people engaged compared to F1, which, like I said, had 30 episodes of content. So I hope this is the beginning of a great partnership between the two. Who knows? Maybe this could have something to do with the upcoming TV rights contract. I mean, NASCAR has stated that they are looking for a streaming platform. They're looking into that direction. We know Amazon is in discussions with it, but maybe could Netflix be a surprise guest? We'll have to wait and find out. But what are your thoughts on these stories? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, my name is Jet from MDK. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see y'all next time.